My face is puffy right there. I found a picture, and oh my word, it looks just like my son and me in the eye section. The eyes look just like us. Not me right now, because I look like I got pig eyes. Because I just look like I got pig eyes. I got a zit or something right here, man. It's all swollen. It hurts. Okay, it hurts. Oh, but I'm going to show you. Well, no, because I don't look nothing like it right now, because I look like a fucking cyclops. You have to wait different lighting. But I'm telling you, I about flipped out. And then they say something about him being a time traveler. I'm like, man, life just keeps getting weirder. I do mean weirder. Weird. It's weird. So does that look weird? It just looks weird. It looks like a big chunk of hide. Like, what'd you do? What happened to you? What'd you do? What'd you get into? Did you get stung by a hornet? But it said the temple had all the records of everything. It's like, man, when that voice in my head, it sounded like my son or my kids' dad's voice. Just like it. They sound alike. And that was so, because it was very, like they were saying it right in my ear, you know? And that's the spirit that led me. Led me out of there. So, I owed it to try to save him. You know what I mean? God has, and I don't give a shit what people think. Believe me, I don't give a fuck. That's good, but if you don't, I don't give a shit. I don't. But apparently, I wanted a tough life, so I just suck it up. But I'm just saying, man, we've been duped. We've been lied to about everything. Spiritual shit, everything. And, and everybody's wanting to tell me how to serve God or what religion's right or whatever. And it's like, listen, dudes. Listen, people. Me and God's got a perfectly swell little thing, And people just don't get that. But, it's like it says, in the Bible. It's coming, everything's coming true. And, everybody's wanting to just say how it is. And it's like, man, you're not hearing me. You're not hearing me out. But realizing this was seeing that picture, and I'm saying something about the temple, and it has all the records, and everybody that's looked at it, it's read anything that it says about them is absolutely right. And it's like, man. But Andy also sent me that song, Magpie. I am you, you are me. That's what I'm saying. Everybody sit back and judge my family, but you don't know my family. My kids and my kids' dad. No, we don't need. We fought like fuckers, man. We fought fucking all the time, bad. But the kids, you don't realize. I mean, at least Pete. I know that about Pete, and I know my daughter. I don't know how if they got them to talk about me, how they did. Because I just can't see that happening. Because I know my kids love. My kids. But I'm willing to walk on with God, regardless. That's my point. That's where I've gotten to, because I needed people, or I thought I did, to help me with this too. But it's like, the whole time it's like, you fucking idiots. I don't need them. They're gonna need me, and when they need me, I'm gonna say no. Figure it out on your fucking own. Remember how you done me. Figure it out on your own, because I've been begging you how long to help. And to prevent. Because I don't care what they think they've done. And you'll see what I'm right. You'll see very much well I'm right. I mean, I'm not a know-it-all, but when I know something, I know it. I mean, think about it. Just think about it. Really? Redonkulous. 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 Everything happens for a reason, and apparently I knew this day was coming, my subconscious, because I told them, don't ever turn on me. Don't ever turn on me. Knowing you had people yo-yoing your life, you're in your kids' lives, playing house with you and your kids. That's a special kind of fucking piss the fuck off, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I don't care what these motherfucking churchgoers or all these motherfuckers say. What they've done is bullshit. Yeah. And for so long, and so many fucking families. And not even an I'm sorry, just continue and blatantly do it right in your faces. That's what's really disgusting about these motherfuckers. Yeah. Self-entitled, self-righteous idiots. I mean, and I'm not trying to point a fucking finger of blame. I'm just saying how the fuck it is. Don't worry about where the fuck I am. Still on the tight dark. Motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. Shut your fucking face. Shit. Do you know what they need to do? Make a Lip zipper. Ah, zip some of these dumb motherfuckers' mouths shut. Zip it shut. Glue it shut with the herpes. Glue it shut with the hairpiece. Gentile hairpiece. That's what my little girl, my daughter said when she's little. She said, "Hey, Dad, what is Gentile hairpiece?" Because there was a commercial on TV. Sorry. What do you mean, genital hairpiece? I ain't talking about how bad life is. You don't come in saying shit, you fat bitch bunny. Oh, I bet you're a real bunny. I bet you're a real bouncing bunny, too. I bet you're a real bouncing bunny. I bet that name really fits you perfectly to a T, bunny. Bunny bun. Bunny bun bun. Shut the fuck up, bunny. Shut the fuck up, bunny. Shut your fucking mouth, bunny. How about you shut the fuck up, bunny? I could go on all day about bunny. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know, you names sometimes just don't fit people. Mainly anymore. Because Sally is really short for Bob. It's Sally Bob. Sally Bob around her. See, I see the whole point. I see the whole big thing. I do. And that, you know, things clicking and things, you know, it helps so much. Because there for a while, you know, it was nothing. You know, I've just been sitting here with, you know, no, like, update, you know, nothing. Nothing, you know, just, what am I going to eat today? Shit, you know what I mean? But things are going back again. It's back again. They're back again. It's back again. I guess it just comes to you when you need to know things, when things are, you know, when things are meant to be shown. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I know what I mean. I know exactly what I mean. Yeah, that's my name. Don't wear it out. You're saying it twice? Don't say it 3 times. I told you. Oh, I thought you said Tammy. Oh, I don't know. Somebody on here. I blocked them. She's running her lips loosely, saying shit she didn't need to be saying. So I said, Bunny, you just hop along on the bunny trail. Oh, hippity hop hop, here comes Peter Cottontail. Shitting all over the fucking trail. Dribble, 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 dribble. Glitty, glitty, glitty. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. What's that playlist named Braid about? I have no fucking idea. I was peeking to see if you were live and I saw it. Where the fuck is it? Oh, I know. I know. It's nothing but a fucking game with them, and they're fucking. Finally, all their lies is about to catch them up to them. They're probably too stupid to fucking even know. They ain't very smart. They're not very smart. They're not very intelligent. You know what I mean? It's shocking how stupid they really fucking are. It's embarrassing as hell. It's like, I don't know how the world, I don't know how we've fucking been existing. With the stupidity level. But I'm not kidding. I'm dead fucking serious. I'm serious as a damn heart attack. You know what I mean? So shut up, you guys, you're embarrassing me. And I get mad when I get embarrassed, okay? I get mad when I get embarrassed. I get real mad. Does anybody else get mad when they get embarrassed? Do you get mad? It depends on the level of the embarrassing, and who I'm with and whatever. But I've actually got really sideways over being embarrassed. Yeah, I've overreacted sideways. You know what's so fucked up about me overreacting? How quick people has been in my, normal people, not my family, but other people, how quick they are to like overlook, my stupids. Like they let me get away with things they wouldn't let normal people, Well, I'm talking about like this was back when I drank. Yeah. Yes, I done stupid shit. Usually aggressive. One morning I got up and I went with two of my friends out and we got drunk and shit. And when we got up, one of them told me, said, "You better apologize to Mina." And I said, "What for?" She said, "My lord, you punched her in the throat last night." I said, "What for?" She told me what for, and I said, "Fuck no, I'm gonna go punch her the fuck again." Freaking hangover. Go hit her again. uh, what are you fucking talking about? When do I crash out? Crash out from what, you dumb fuck? How about you crash out right now and you're in timeout? You're crashed out to timeout. Now, shut the fuck up. Crash out, burn out, dumb fuck. Fucking stupid fucks. I promise if I could, I'd slap some of you right in the mouth. With a fucking rubber band. I'd get a rubber band and flip you right in the mouth with it. A big rubber band. Like the kind they put on broccoli. Have you seen that they put the broccoli together with the big wide rubber band? What? What are you fucking talking about? The sky looks so pretty. Big puffy clouds. Big puffy clouds. I like big puffy clouds. I do like big puffy clouds. I know I do too. It means summer's coming. Sometimes in the morning it's like, shut the fuck up, birds. No, I like to hear birds. I like to hear them, but I'm not really big on, somebody having to call out what every bird sound is or something, you know what I mean? Has to educate you on all the names and sounds. But I'd like to be able to make the sounds. I think that's cool. I can barely whistle. When I was a kid, I could never whistle, but I'd go, what will, what will, what will. Just thought I'd share that with you. It's a little story about me. I'm always the type of person, though, even if somebody does me wrong, I don't know. I'd rather forgive somebody than, I don't know. This is big. This was stupidity at its finest. And greedy. And mine wasn't about the greed thing. Mine wasn't even about that. And it's fucked up. That's fucked up. But he knew that. He knows that about me. Because I've said stuff. But this is for all the other states and, everywhere. It should have been broadcasted. Something should have been said, but they're fucking stupid. They should be embarrassed. Totally embarrassed to death. Embarrassed. So embarrassed. Well, it's almost dark time. Time for me to hit the hay. Hit the hay. I thank God for that. I thank God for that. Every night I can go to sleep fast. And what I read in the Bible, it's... No, they don't, because they don't realize how fucking sketchy this world is, how sketchy this country is. This country is full of fucking pedophilic, fucking lying ass, greedy fucks that should have been called out fucking 50 years ago. Stupid fuckers. And if you take a good look at them and say, man, you have no... I don't get it. I honestly don't. I've never been able to wrap my mind around greed and stupidity like that, though. I guess I've been pretty stupid. I've done some stupid shit, so I guess I can't. But not greedy like that, no. I've never been greedy like that. I'm not a backstabber either. I'm not two-faced. I might be nice to somebody that I ain't really particular fond of, just to keep peace, but I don't think that's really two-faced. Y'all might talk about her fucking hair or something when she walks off. I don't know. Like I said, I am P-E-T-T-Y. I forgot the beat to that, so about threw me off. I lost beat, man. Beat, the beat. Bubble. What the fuck are you talking about? You know what? Come and say something like that to my face, hot dog water, and I'll throw a fucking handful of shit at you. I'll show you what I smell like. I'll show you up close and personal what I smell like. Motherfucker. Shut up. Go drink your hot dog water and shut up. Oh. But I know, yes I know, yes I know, that I know, that I know. I know. That I know, that I know, that I know. All her wants her belly rub. Oh well, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna crank on I don't know, a scary story or something about the woods. I kind of like hearing about them woods areas up in Missouri and stuff because I like to hear about what's out there. What's been seen. It's like, oh, I know that exists. Yeah, good. Get 'em. Get 'em. What goes bump in the night? What goes bump in the night? In the nighttime. In the nighttime, what goes bump in the night? In the nighttime, in the nighttime, in the nighttime, 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 in the nighttime, many, many, many nighttime. I gotta clean this truck out tomorrow, man. It's got bit by a mosquito. There's probably water in a cup or something back there, and it was fucking causing mosquitoes. That's my own damn fault. See? It's called prevention. Clean the truck out. Prevention. There you go. Chalk that up for lesson learned. Prevention. Get that, America? Prevention. Prevention, 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 prevention. I know more. Gotta go. Bye. Yay.